Hey guys, this is RandoChris. It has sure been a while since the last time I've seen, the 10s, maybe 5s, 1s of any of you. But hey, yeah, it's a life update thing going on. I would like to sorely apologize for really the lack of any sort of content coming from me besides random dopey-ass YouTube comments on best friends videos. Really what's been going on right now is just that I've been trying to, make some money right now, try to move out of where I'm living at right now and just try to start building, new foundations for myself, just try to start doing things on my own, start a new life for me. And I've also been going to school at the same time, and I'm really hoping to move out of my parents' place at the end of the month. I've been doing pretty well health-wise. Other notable things that have been happening to me, besides getting this brand spanking new blue snowball microphone, available wherever your Best Buy is, because that's where I got this. I went to go see Hyper Chaotix for my 21st birthday back in March. Had a lot of fun with that. Watched The Book of Life with him, which was a really great movie. And then we also watched A Mouse Tale, which was really fucking shitty. Just nothing too crazy going on in my life besides, taking theater classes. I'm trying to learn some Japanese right now. As for games I've been playing, as you can probably see in the video right now, is that I am playing some Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Not while I'm talking, because, bullshit, I wouldn't be able to focus, but I picked this up about in the middle of August, and the guy you're seeing right now, Kanji Tatsumi, the most manly motherfucker, bisexual, or whatever sexuality he is, that's all him. He's pretty much been my main character in Arena Ultimax. And when I recorded this, my skills were kind of rusty, so I'm not performing at my best here. But I've picked up a Nintendo 3DS. I've been playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, Pokemon X, some Sonic Rush, and Smash Brothers for the 3DS. I instantly downloaded Ryu once I got the chance because fucking great that Ryu's in Smash Brothers. And anyway, really, there's not too much to really report on, but I guess to fill out some time in this video, I can just talk about some things I've been keeping up on, and my thoughts on some of them. And the first thing I can definitely talk about is the developments going on for Street Fighter V, which is shaping up to be really interesting. I really can't wait to get my hands on it once it comes out. I haven't been able to download the beta and play that, but the thing that I've been mainly focusing on is the character roster that's been going on, and can definitely say that this is probably one of the more weirder rosters that they're going to have for a Street Fighter game, which I can understand. I think they said they were going to have 16 characters at launch, and considering how they're developing the different characters for Street Fighter V, that they're each going to be having their own unique properties, so it's not going to be as easy to separate a bigger roster of characters compared to Street Fighter 4 when it ended up turning into Ultra and having I don't know I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I think it was maybe 36 characters, probably more with the additions, carried over from Street Fighter Cross Tekken. But anyway, for the returning characters from Alpha, Birdie, Karen, Armika, I don't really have that much hype for any of them. Especially no hype at all for Armika, but I'm not going to delve way too much into that because that would just take up most of the video. I really am interested in the new characters Nikali, Laura, who hasn't been officially revealed yet, Rashid, and probably a fourth new character that's going to come out later on, considering that's how it kind of went for Street Fighter 4. I really am curious to see for myself just how differently Ken plays this time around, because he definitely looks a lot like, kind of like the same play style that the Omega version of Ken from Street Fighter 4 was, trying to separate him from Ryu while still keeping his fundamentals. And really, it's definitely probably the most polished Street Fighter that I believe is going to be coming out, because it's kind of carrying out what I really like about Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, where each of the characters have their own specific quirks that isn't replicated by anybody else. So, like, as you can see right here with Junpei Iori, he has his scoreboard, which the more successful strikes you land with his bat, the higher the score goes up, as long as you keep the bases loaded. And as soon as you get that scored up to 10 points, then Junpei gets powered up, and he has, faster moves, like more opportunities for cancels, stuff like that. And, with Kinemata and Koromaru, with, Koromaru having his own life gauge, and if he gets knocked out, then you have to wait for him to wake back up. And, stuff like that within Ultimax that I'm really seeing right now with Street Fighter V, and that's something I really appreciate. Other gaming stuff, you'll probably see in the thumbnail if I decide to go through with it, but I've also played Undertale. All glory to the Goat Mom, I will say. Oh man, Undertale, that was really a game that one of my friends, I'll call him Jack, he pestered me a lot about playing Undertale. And I was curious about playing it also, and he, gave the game to me, but I was just like, okay, back off, I'm going to play Undertale when I feel like it. And then, once I started playing it, it was just like, oh my goodness, why didn't I just start playing it sooner? But I think it was because I just didn't know what I was going to be getting into, because I didn't know that much about Undertale besides peculiar fan art of Toriel that I saw from one of the artists I follow online. And, just different pieces of art about it from other artists, and talking about, oh, you gotta play Undertale. But this was around the time that the demo came out, and so I was like, so wait, what is this game exactly? Because I knew that the main thing about it was that you could complete the game without killing any of the other characters, but I didn't know the kind of tone that the game was going for before I played it. And then once I did, and I got past where the demo ended, which was, I guess it's common knowledge by now, the boss fight with Toriel, was that, oh my god, this game is really fucking hilarious. But that's only if you go through a specific route in the game. That's when it gets funny. If you go a different way, the game changes drastically. And I'm not going to spoil any of that, because as a lot of other people said, Undertale is really a game that you have to play for yourself to really enjoy it. You have to go through it with a fresh pair of eyes. And then after you go through at least one playthrough, then you can probably look up the other stuff to see what kind of stuff you missed. But really, a lot of what really makes Undertale so good is just the surprises that it throws at you. And, all of the characters that you interact with on a daily basis. And even the, common townsfolk characters, they each have their own charms to themselves. And you can definitely tell that a lot of what goes into some of the writing in Undertale is definitely kind of geared towards the internet audience. And by that I mean just kind of, I wouldn't say in-jokes, but, just things that if you hung around a lot on certain websites that you would definitely get a lot of kick out of. And, the music is freaking wonderful. It doesn't, fall back onto just basic 8-bit chiptune. it actually builds upon it to help give it its own sound. The graphics, well, it's the same as what people say. It's like Earthbound, which is definitely fine. And oh man, the overall experience of Undertale is definitely what gives it something to really cherish once you've actually played it. And it definitely brings out a lot of emotions in you, and it definitely, I don't want to, like, ruin anything for anyone, but I would just say that if you make a certain choice, you're going to have to live with it. Whether it's good or bad, you're going to have to stick with that choice for as long as you play Undertale. And it's the way that Toby Fox, he just uses these choices to actually give them tangible meaning compared to games like Infamous or Mass Effect. Like, oh yeah, well, you can be good or you can be evil, but it doesn't really change how the game plays. That, like, in comparison. And so, if you can find Undertale, or if a friend is telling you, not even telling you, if they're giving you the game, play it. Whether you like it or not, I don't really care, but at least play it for just the uniqueness that it has, and really just something that it brings that I'm pretty sure a lot of gamers haven't seen in a long time. Let me see. Other gaming news, or just other games I've been playing. I have Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. I have not played it yet. And this is the day one edition of Phantom Pain, because I forgot that I even pre-ordered Metal Gear Solid 5 until I got a phone call from GameStop saying, oh yeah, you got your order for Metal Gear Solid 5 ready. I was like, oh jeez, well, it was a message, but it's like, holy fuck, I freaking forgot that I even pre-ordered it in the first place. But I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll pick it up, but I just haven't brought myself to start playing it yet. Really, it just goes alongside, devoting myself more to 3DS games and Undertale, and just, trying to get things together before I just, start really committing to something big. Other things right now, I can't really think of. I just wanted to keep this short as possible, so I think I'll probably be doing more videos like this. And for anyone who's still around and who still cares, if you have any ideas for me to talk about, or just anything you want me to hear me say, just type it out in the comments. Hopefully it's something worthwhile and not something like, oh, talk about, Donald Trump or something dumb like that. So, hope you liked seeing me kind of do okay in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and for whoever who wants to ask me anything, just please do. So, enjoy the thumbnail, and yeah. I don't know how to fucking end these videos, do I? Well, anyway, see you guys later. Hope you have a good time.